I see a tale of two teams when Mason Rudolph's playing. I see a little bit more efficiency when it comes to quarterback play. I see more efficiency when it comes to play calling. I see more of a comfortable play calling style versus how when I see Will Levis. You're correct, DN, for you. Levis does hold the ball too long, right? And I think that's him trying to go through his progressions and trying to figure out, hey, should I go my first read? Am I taking the deep ball? What am I going to do? Right. And that's something that I noticed. And this is why it continued. The sack numbers were high today. I think the overall number for sacks today for the Chargers were 6, I believe. I know Bud Dupree got some action. He did his thing. But when I'm looking at this, I'm trying to figure out how did our offensive line go from looking pretty decent for the past 2 weeks to now they've digressed, right? That's kind of strange. That's strange to me. It's like digressing. Now, I know Dylan Radins did get beat in the inside on one of those pass rushes that the Chargers did do. So I do kind of put some blame on them as well. But again, 6 sacks. Is it just on coverage sacks? Is it the quarterback? Or is it just strictly offensive line play where they're saying they're digressed in one week? Makes no sense, right? So when I'm looking at this, I'm looking at I don't want to put all the blame on Will Levis, but I'm gonna put maybe 75% of it. You holding the ball extremely too long. There's ways that you can go through and throw that ball away. Do what you got to do. His pocket awareness is not that good either when it comes to his pocket awareness because it was one sack he took, and I'm like, he could tell he did not feel the edge rusher coming on the outside. I'm like, what is going on? So I think that's something that he struggled with at Kentucky, and he continues to struggle with in the NFL. I don't know how you can continue to coach that. I don't know how, but at the end of the day, you kind of is what you are, right? You are what you are. It is what it is. It's like, okay, hey, we're going to take the good with the bad. You can try to load up with protection, which what we tried to do today. You try to keep an extra back end. You try to keep an extra tight end for chipping a Bosa. But again, it's still the same old trash that we continue to see, right? It's like, man, on the last sack he threw from the TV angle, what I seen Chig was in the check down. I'm like, throw it to Chig. You might not have picked up the first down, but you at least live to fight another day. You picked up some type of positive yards and you're learning. I think that's the problem. So when I look at this, who would you blame this loss on today? I would put it a little bit more on quarterback play. Again, Will Levis is still trying to read through his progressions